What are you doing?
The berries on the tree.
You're gonna give that tree worms. Me and Tommy ran away this weekend. We're going to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chattanooga.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're gonna ride the train.
Oh, we ain't booked that yet.
What do you mean you ain't booked it? You had one job.
We didn't book it.
You had one job. Maybe we won't ride the train. I seen you threw the hiking sticks in the car. Look out there.
Yep.
Look at the old Coca-Cola building. That's a cute building. Spanish church. Anyway, Tommy and I were having a discussion because we couldn't remember the name.
You couldn't remember.
You couldn't remember the name either at first.
You come up with some evangelist or something.
The Moravian Mission is out here because that's Chief Van was a part of that. We were fixing this.
There it is.
Yep.
Up on the hill.
Up on the hill is the Van House. Y'all remember that?
Anyway, the name of the area is Spring Place.
Yeah. It's a nice town.
There's the Chief Van House.
Yep.
Chief Van House.
I love that place. He was such a terrible person, though. His son was decent, but he was not a good person.
They met their fate.
Yeah.
One got shot, one got blew up by a damn riverboat. Wrong face.
You live by the sword, you die by the
Die
sword.
by the riverboat. And action.
Hello. Welcome back. Tell me more.
Well, today we have made it to the cemetery where the raiders from the Great
Locomotive.
Yeah, there it is.
Locomotive Chase.
Heist.
It was a,
Thievery.
well, it was a heist, yeah.
It was a heist. It stole a damn train.
It did steal a train.
But here is the memorial for the raiders.
Yep.
And the executed. So
You got James Andrews, who drove the train.
yep, there's the general on top.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful. We are in Chattanooga, by the way. In case you know.
In case you wonder where this is at.
Yeah. It's Chattanooga National Cemetery. I've been here many, many times, but it was long before that I knew anything about the Great Locomotive Chase.
Now you can't get away from
Now I
it.
can't get away from it, but that's okay because I love it.
This is my first time here.
Yeah,
and
Tommy's never been here,
it's very
so.
impressive. We pulled it up on GPS and it said it was closed, but as soon as we got here, they were having a funeral procession.
I can't talk today.
Whatever that is, they were leaving. They were leaving.
Yes,
So the
they were
gate
leaving.
was open, so we just dove in here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's other people.
I don't think it's closed. So.
Other people up here milling around.
But this is pretty cool. This ties, I think this would be the end of the...
Maybe. It might be the end because we didn't know about
heist.
Peter Bracken.
Yeah, but
So,
now we've got both sides of this. But he was a civilian.
yes. Well, all the engineers were.
Okay.
All the engineers were. They were commandeered to run the train. The
Right.
trains were commandeered, and the engineers
Went along with it.
Well, they had to. They didn't have a choice. They weren't soldiers. They weren't pressed into service, but they were made to do it.
But these are well, there's all different kinds, but it's the Ohio infantry.
Yeah.
Was
the Raiders.
the Raiders.
They were raiding the Confederacy.
So this is it.
Yep. They stole a train from Kennesaw, Big Shanty, and then drove it up through Tunnel Hill and were pursued by the Texas, driven by Peter Bracken.
Yeah.
And all the way up to Chattanooga, where they were finally tracked down, and then they were jailed. Some of them escaped. These guys were executed.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
Yeah. So.
Great story.
It is a great story. It's very entertaining.
History hadn't forgot. So.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm squinting. The sun's right here.
It's always got to be in your eyes.
I know, it does. All right, well, we're going to take a look around and,
see what else we can find.
see what we can see.
There ain't no telling. It's a whole pile right here.
Yep. Birds probably knock them off. It is magnificent. Robins are out. It's a little early, especially if it's supposed to freeze, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you worrying about?
This place is huge.
I know, I told you. Just think about it, that's a lot of men and women there.
All right, well, we made it to the sculpture fields at Montague Park. Don't know why the hell they named it that, because I can't even say it.
It's pretty damn cool. I've been to Chattanooga many times, and I don't know if this is new, but I have never seen it before. It's never popped up on our GPS before.
Yeah, we actually seen it when we were getting our hotel. You know, I like to look and see what's around it, and that's one of the things that popped up, so it's not too far. Actually, we're not far from the cemetery,
yeah, where we just were.
National Cemetery. They don't know where the hell we were at. We could have went there months ago.
Yeah, months ago.
But yeah, it's not far from there, so it's definitely a twofer.
Yeah, it is.
Got to put up what a twofer is again. It's a twofer.
It's a twofer.
So they're like a couple blocks apart, I think. But the views here
are spectacular. Do a slow pan.
Slow pan. There's a damn midget out here. Go! Oh, I got hit in my stomach, which ain't good. So, yeah, we're going to take a walk around. It's a nice little park.
It is nice. It's a beautiful day. Look at this. I'm interested in seeing this one.
It looks like maybe a rose.
Well, from a distance, it kind of looked like a rabbit clutching its paws. Now it looks less like that.
As far as I can tell, there's no descriptions.
No, there's no plaques or anything.
It's definitely going to be in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, open for interpretation.
So you can see what you want to. See, I thought maybe it was a rose at first.
Yeah. It's pretty cool though. Give you a nice little walk. I mean, this place is pretty big.
It's bigger, isn't it?
It's pretty neat.
That's some heavy-duty artwork there. Yeah, I'm not sure now that I get over here what it is.
Like I said, up for interpretation. She reminds me of that one at the Quinlan Art Center. Remember? The one that was in the garden?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't we get the gimbal out of the car?
I don't know how we did.
I'm used to using it now.
Yeah, I know.
It's messing me all
I
up.
think we just jumped out to see what it was, and then we just started walking.
It's pretty cool. Signed by the artist.
65 foot tall, concrete and steel. It's called anchors.
Huh.
Always find them. There is a time capsule to be opened 12/5/2115.
Huh. That's neat. You always do find them. So cool.
Yeah, it's big.
Solid, isn't it?
It
excited to see that one.
That one's solid too.
I think all of them are metal.
That one's, look how thick that is.
Yeah.
Oh, they should have bolted that down. We ain't gonna blow it up.
I like the color of it.
Yeah, it matches the sky. Perfect, don't it?
Shut up, Tommy. This one is so cool. I'm trying to get out of the sun's glare. I love it. I don't know if you noticed this, but it's right there. It's like it's boobs. And right there is a butt.
Of course I noticed
I did not.
it.
Tree of life, baby. But it also looks like circulatory. It's neat. I love it. What are you doing?
The berries on the tree.
You're gonna give that tree worms. I don't know what it is. My plant app gave me too many possibilities, so it's hard to tell when there's no leaves on there. Cattails. I love cattails. We have them around our pond. They are so functional. You can do so much stuff with them. Yeah.
That's where we turned away when we got behind that building.
Right, where that building was. You got sketched out. You're so basic. She literally flew like right over your shoulder. Not gonna bother your babies, Mama. Tommy's taking a picture of this sculpture and there's somebody up there laying under it. Pretty dang dang cool. I like it. It's really neat. Really, that's beautiful. So amazing. And probably the same artist.
Oh no, these are actually longer pieces. You can see them here better.
Oh yeah, I see it.
They're like pieces like that.
Yeah. Wow.
How? I reckon build it out, kind of like when you do the face stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then grind it to.
Yeah.
You
You get the contours.
Yeah. Man, how do you get that right there? You know.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's pretty cool.
Talent.
It's talent.
So a combination between Ren from Ren and Stimpy and, I don't know, some other Futurama type of character. Also, more boobs and hips. How I feel every time my dogs start barking. This one reminds me of the tangle of electrical plugs every time I try to clean behind my TV. Makes me angry just looking at it. This one reminds me simultaneously as a Viking ship and a uterus without the ovaries. Strange. I don't know. Now it looks kind of like Sonic and the Roadrunner mixed together. I'm confused on that one. Reminds me of a hospital. No idea why. 2 penne pasta stuck together when I'm trying to make dinner. Not bad for free, huh?
Not bad at all.
Tommy just pointed out that pole at the entrance. That's cute.
It's pretty neat that they have something like this. You just come,
Bring your kids.
sit down and relax.
Yep.
Look at some art.
It is very subjective.
Very.
For instance, there was this one that I wanted to show you, which maybe now I can, sort of. If we do it quick, that silver one right there.
Yeah.
Reminds me of sperm, which coincidentally, there are a lot of children sitting under it. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
I looked at it from the other side and I thought it looked like one of them little fidget spinners.
Yeah.
I didn't think of sperm.
Sperm and wrenches. You know, like the end. Wrench. I didn't see that one. I don't know. I was entranced by the Viking boat / uterus.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Uterus, huh?
Yeah, it looked like a uterus without the ovaries.
Where the hell is your brain at?
I'm just telling you what it looked like. Art is interpretive, right? It's subjective.
I guess.
That's what I saw.
All right. That's a cool place.
It is a cool place. Again,
open,
for free.
Open from dawn to dusk.
Where to now?
Simple español.
Where did this thing go?
Spaghetti Deutsch.
I failed that class. Big time. I bombed it. I can say der Fuß, which is foot. Mostly because whatever she said was something about putting her foot up my ass in class. She was not a friendly teacher. So anyway, I wasn't a great student either. So, all right. We'll be back as soon as I figure out what we're doing.
So the other night I was on Facebook and this thing come up with funny headstones that people put like crazy shit on their headstone. So one of them was in Chattanooga and I'm like, well, we're going to be there. Let's go see if we can find it. Little did I know that it's one of the biggest cemeteries I've ever seen.
It's freaking huge. And this guy, apparently there's no name on his headstone. It just says...
So I figured, we'd pull up and there'd be like 30 people there. We'd be able to see it. Bam, done. Well, we get here and Lori's looking up on the way and she finds Jackie Mitchell.
Let me tell you, this is some bullshit. All right, so she wasn't the first woman to be signed on by a Major League Baseball team, but her career was very notable because she was, at the age of 17, she was pitching for the Chattanooga Lookouts, right? And they held an exhibition game against the New York Yankees. So picture this, 17 years old, right? And you're on the mound. And out comes Babe Ruth, right? She strikes Babe Ruth out. Next up comes Lou Gehrig. She strikes Lou Gehrig out. So then some other dude comes out and she strikes him out. Well, like 2 days after the exhibition game.
Well, let's stop there. They pulled her from the game.
Yeah, they pulled her from the game.
She only played, I think, 2 innings.
Yeah.
So...
But 2 days after this game, the baseball commission demanded that her contract be revoked and she was fired from her spot on the Chattanooga Lookouts. And then thus retiring her from baseball. She went on to play some other exhibition games and stuff, but she never had anything professional after that. So at 23, she was done. That was it.
But we did find her.
We found her grave, which was really cool. There was a book wrote about her in 2000, so I'll put a link for that down in the description. I don't know. I'd have to look back at the thing again.
The woman who struck out Babe Ruth.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, well, we found that one. I doubt we'll find the other one.
Yeah, we're not gonna find.
But we're just gonna drive around the backside. This place is huge.
Yeah.
There's a big hill that it goes up and everything.
Yeah.
So we just want to see what it looks like. Then
we're not gonna tour the cemetery.
No. It was just to see that one headstone, which said, what did it say?
Oh, I came here without being consulted, and I leave here without my consent.
Which I thought was funny.
So apparently he got took out a little earlier than he was hoping. Well, but I think that literally is all that his headstone says. Because the picture is just...
And Jackie Mitchell, 1912 to 1987.
And here is her grave. Little Chattanooga history for you. This area where this cemetery is it's called St. Elmo, and it is the oldest, the very first neighborhood in Chattanooga. Just when you think you're at the end of it.
Yeah, I thought this was just gonna be a circle at the top.
No.
It
goes all the way back. This might be the biggest one we've ever run up on.
I don't know. This is huge.
Oh, that one's pretty. Said I wasn't gonna video any of this.
I know. We came here to look at one thing.
Yeah, we came here to look at one thing. I don't think we've ever seen one this big, Tommy. I really don't.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
Yeah, find that one headstone and all this.
Yeah, you'd never find it.
We need a groundskeeper is what we need.
Yeah, I bet you groundskeepers know. If they've been here long enough and care, you know. Alright, well, I'm not going to make y'all sit through this. We're just looking for our own curiosity now. I was telling Tommy, just to put this in perspective. This cemetery, you can see it's all down there, up the hill. Way back yonder. We went up in a no trespassing area. All down there. Front gate is right there. Alright. This cemetery is only 39% photographed. So that means only 39% of the graves in this cemetery are public record on the internet for photographs. It is 45,963 is 39%. So there's probably easy 100,000 graves in here. It is super cool. Huge. You get a workout too, man. You work them glutes. Walking these trails. You could look for days. I think hands down, Tommy isn't sure, but I think so. I think hands down, this is by far the largest. I can't find acreage online, how many acres it is, but I think this is by far the largest cemetery we've ever been to. I just want to see what the oldest neighborhood in Chattanooga look like. Yeah, I've never been here before. We accidentally went down the gatekeepers. They keep. There is no Lori, only Zool.
Groundskeeper.
The groundskeeper. Yeah.
It didn't have a sign that said that's what it was. So.
But anyway, I've never been to this part of Chattanooga.
Me neither. This is Tennessee Avenue.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
West 41st Street.
St. Elmo.
This place is huge.
Yeah, it really is.
And surprisingly, not a whole lot of people out here.
No. I like this area.
Look at the map one more time, see if it's anything.
Yeah, this map is massive. Look how big. Tommy's got the heat on. I don't know why. It's hot up in this trailer.
Might be a bird.
I mean, it kind of is. It's a useful metaphor. So there's this restaurant in Chattanooga that I like to come to. Been here a couple times. The food's good. I like it. Tommy's making fun of me though because every time we come here, it's like
Day of the Dead.
It's very heavy on the senior citizens.
Very populated by the
I mean, it's 247 and parking lot's full of seniors. But anyway, he didn't want to come here, but then he, I guess, thought he hurt my feelings or whatever. So we're here. Food's good though. I like it. I'm excited.
This is, if you know, you know. They only put a name on this something.
If you know, you know.
They're like, if you're in this parking lot, you already know where you're going. You ready?
I'm ready. Stop it, Tommy. Sexy little mushrooms.
Okay.
Well, all right. Welcome back.
I always give her crap about the Epicurean, but I tell you what.
Food is so good.
It is good. We've been there. I've been there like 3 times. She's been there a lot more than I have.
It's so good.
It's good. It's reasonably priced. Well done.
Those mushrooms, man.
Oh, they're probably the best mushrooms I've had.
Ever. Tommy got the fried oysters and french fries.
Yep, they were good.
And then I got the hamburger steak with mushrooms and onions and rice with gravy.
You got the same thing as rice.
But man, shut up, Tommy. Those collard greens. I mean, those old people can cook, man. I mean.
Yeah, it was good.
And they were down to 1 cook.
Yeah, they were down. They had lost 2 people.
Tommy trying to rob that old man.
Yeah, our ticket was wrong and he was all confused. But they got it figured out.
Yeah, they're really great. But
the Chattanooga National Cemetery, the Great Locomotive Chase, that we have almost made a career off of.
I know, it's like the gift that keeps on giving.
It is, and we're definitely going to end up doing a train ride to put all this together. And yeah, that'd be pretty great.
We were actually going to do it. We were going to do it this time, but we just kind of ran out of time.
Yeah, ran out of time. You got so much time in a day.
Well, there's so much to do in Chattanooga that you literally need more than a day or a night or even a weekend. I mean, literally
so much.
How many times have we been there?
We've probably been in Chattanooga 10 times, and every time we go, we find something new to go do. Yeah. And most of what we do, as y'all know, is cheap. Yeah, free because I don't want to spend that money.
Free, yeah. Tommy's cheap. But the sculpture fields. I've been going to Chattanooga since 2007 as an adult, and then my parents used to take us there as kids to go to the aquarium, which, in my opinion, hands down, is the best aquarium.
Yeah, yeah.
But anywho,
I agree.
Never saw, and apparently they've been there since 2015.
Yeah, the sculpture field was funny because when I was just pulling up to see what was around the hotel, it pops up on the map.
And it's never done that before.
Let's go check it out.
We stayed at the same hotel, which we'll review next week.
Yeah, which it was probably within 2 or 3 miles of the hotel. So, and
it was really
we
cool.
stay in the downtown area, so that way we're around a lot of the older stuff. And,
River Street, or not River Street. Good Lord,
that's fine. Walnut Street Bridge, stuff like that. But we've done Walnut Street Bridge. But the sculpture field was a score.
It really was. Like I said, for free.
Probably
dawn to dusk.
I don't know, probably 100 or so sculptures out there. Mm-hmm. And it's wide open, and people out there having their lunch and running around with kids.
And you couldn't have asked for a better day.
Yep, it was beautiful.
So anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. Till next time, bye-bye. Stay spicy. Next week on Travels with Tommy and Lori, join us as we wrap up our trip to Chattanooga by touring Rock City and exploring its magical fairyland gardens. And watch Lori get out of her comfort zone by testing her fear fights.